Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Welcome to another edition of the Live Nightly Digital Show. Tonight, I'm going to dive into Bronny James suffering a heart attack while at a workout for USC. Deshaun Watson getting blasted by a reporter on Twitter over his training camp interview. And Jaylen Brown has secured a big bag with the Celtics. I'll tell you what that means for the team in the NBA. Plus that and more. All these topics right here, right now on Talking and Grubbing Live Nightly Digital Show that tips off right here and right now. Hey, what's up, good people? I'm QC. Welcome to a brand new edition of Talking and Grubbing Live Nightly Digital Show. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing good. Greatly appreciate all you tuning in, whether you're tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you either hit the thumbs up or the heart icon on Facebook. And make sure you hit the heart icon if you're watching on Twitter or Twitch. I greatly appreciate it. Definitely glad all you tuned in tonight. Gonna grub on some dessert here. This wild cherry icy. You can get these at your local Dollar Tree. Yes, sometimes I do shop at the Dollar Tree. Don't sleep on Dollar Tree. They have some good stuff. This is good. Y'all haven't had one of these, you'll know what you're missing. Had to do that, or it looks like I got lipstick on my lips. Excuse me. All right, let's get to the big story of the night. Bronny James, the son of NBA superstar LeBron James, suffered a heart attack yesterday while he was at a workout for USC. He was immediately rushed to the hospital. He was in ICU for a little while, but now he's in stable condition and out of ICU. That's great to hear. Now, questions are surrounding his career. It may be in jeopardy. We'll just have to see what happens. Now, nobody knows if this came on all of a sudden, or maybe he may have had these issues with his heart when he was a kid and LeBron and Savannah decided to keep it under wraps, or maybe it was something that went undiagnosed, because a lot of people fail to realize that cardiac arrest is very common in athletes. We saw it with Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills last year when he went into cardiac arrest on the sideline during the Monday night game in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So yes, it's very common in athletes. It's also common in a lot of young people, which didn't used to be the case, but now more than ever, cardiac arrest is very common in young people, especially young teenagers, which was shocking to me as I was doing this research before I came on here tonight. That's very shocking that a teenager is more likely to suffer cardiac arrest than somebody like me who's 40 years old. And a lot of people that are older. But also, you just got some people coming up with these conspiracy theories on social media saying, oh, it must have been the vaccine. It must have been the jab. I'm like, okay, look, however you may feel about the vaccine, whether you're for it or against it, that's your choice. I don't knock you however you feel either way. But come on, please let's cut out this conspiracy theory BS, because none of us know. He might have had these like I said, he might have had these problems a long time ago, whether it went detected or undetected, or this might have just came all of a sudden. And also, people were having these type of problems before COVID, before the vaccine. Now, look, you could, like I said, you could, however you may feel, that's your choice. But don't always try to bring that into every conversation when somebody has a health problem. And I can't stand the politicized crowd who have to make everything so damn political. That's nerve-wracking. Like, let's just focus on the story at hand, and let's just hope he makes a full recovery and continues to live a full, healthy life. That's what should be the focus, not about, whether you for the vaccine or against the vaccine. That's not important, because we don't know. The vaccine may not have caused this. Just like anything else, it works different for people It has different effects on people. What affects me may not affect you the same way, and vice versa. So it's like, man, cut this out and just focus on the task at hand, the story at hand, instead of just trying to come up with narratives just to justify you being right. Because that's not what it's about. And I've saw a lot of that on Twitter today. Like, everything shouldn't be politicized all the time. So definitely my prayers are with LeBron, Savannah, and his siblings, and the rest of their family. And I hope Bronny makes a full recovery and keeps on living a healthy life. All right, good people, I'm going to take a quick pause and let you hear a word from my partners at BetUS.com, where the game begins. So don't go away.
Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back for our 28th year of NFL action. With the industry's biggest sign-up bonus of up to 200%, BetUS offers our members the opportunity to cash in on all your favorite sports, including NFL, NBA, MLB, and more. Sign up at BetUS.com today to get into the action.
All right, I'm back, good people. Now, if you're looking for a great sports book to help you bet on this upcoming NFL season, this upcoming college football season, the rest of this MLB season, UFC, boxing, whatever your sport is, BetUS has got you. Sign up now by click by clicking on my link, well, copy and pasting my link. And after the first deposit, you'll get a 125% sign up bonus. Just type in the promo code JOIN125 and you'll get that sign up bonus. BetUS, where the game begins. All right, on to my next story. Deshaun Watson gets blasted by a reporter on Twitter over his training camp interview yesterday. Here's what Deshaun Watson, here's what Deshaun had to say in his training camp interview with Cleveland Browns beat reporter Mary Kay Cabot, and I'll show you what this reporter tweeted out in response. Okay, make sure I got it.
Gainesville, Georgia, 815 Harrison Square, the Section Apartments. That type of situation of, when I was a young kid, I didn't think of the NFL. I didn't know I was going to make it out of high school. My mom being sick and having tongue cancer, not being able to eat solid food ever again. Not having a father figure in my life ever. Probably 27 years, only seeing him 4 times. Different stuff like that is things that people don't really get to hear about. Especially last year has been, the media directing and narrating something else. It's been kind of overshadowed. So having an opportunity to tell that story in front of those guys and look their teammates in their eyes and be able to touch them and let them know how, why. I am who I am. This is definitely about.
All right. Sorry about that little glitch there at the end. Little buffering right there. Okay. So this reporter by the name of Stephen Andrews, who's a managing editor for The Lines, put out this tweet in response to Deshaun Watson's training camp interview, and I quote, Watson blames the media for the quote-unquote narrative of at least 25 women suing him for sexual harassment and abuse. Zero remorse, so much for the league mandated counseling, treatment, and clinicians. Also, he tweeted, I understand the point Watson may be trying to make here, that his rise to the NFL, despite his family circumstances, is inspiring. That's a chapter, though, not a book. Journalists did job fairly covering women who came forward. Watson night once headlines starts with him. Okay, so here's my take. Yeah, y'all talk to all these women, but now y'all never got Deshaun Watson's side of the story. A lot of you just looked at a lot of these 20 plus women and ran with that narrative. You never asked Deshaun Watson what was his side of the story. Did he do it or not? A lot of y'all made him guilty in the court of public opinion. Matter of fact, a lot of y'all wanted that man banished out of the NFL. Even though there are players and owners who've done as much, if not worse. Also, excuse me. Also, look, you said journalists did their job fairly. No, they didn't. You only talked to the 2 women that did their interview on Real Sports with Brian Gumbel last year. Also, it was proven that most of these women were lying, that they were never sexually assaulted by Watson. A lot of them just jumped on the train for a money grab. And also, they were represented by the same attorney. Look, people like this Strauss dude, Andreas dude, a lot of them are just biased, and also a lot of them are only doing this for clicks and likes and views. They don't care about the story. They just care about, what clicks, what views they get. Plus, the media these days, y'all got an 18% approval rate because 1, a lot of y'all are biased. 2, y'all come with hot takes. 3, y'all don't come up with the facts. Y'all just want to create a narrative just to satisfy your own bias, however you lean. And also, you didn't get both sides of the story. True journalism is supposed to be objective, not subjective. And with your tweet here, Steven, you were very subjective. And also, you didn't get, and also, you know which side you lean on. Even before, no matter what Deshaun Watson would have said. That man can apologize. That man, matter of fact, he did apologize. And also, he did admit, he did say that, excuse me for a second. Got a little tongue-tied. But he definitely wants to just put this all behind him. That's all. And a lot of you don't want to put this behind because a lot of you keep on bringing it up. That man can definitely say sorry 1,000 times. It still wouldn't be enough for a lot of people like you. And plus, let's keep it real. A lot of y'all pissed off because the NFL only gave them 11 games instead of a whole year. If they gave them a whole year last year, y'all be dancing a jig. You know you would have. But he did what the NFL set for him. He served his suspension. He went through the counseling. He also has been a model citizen ever since he's been in Cleveland. He hasn't been in any more trouble. He's gone to the massage therapists that were approved by the team. So if y'all can forgive Big Ben for being accused of rape by 2 women, which there was way more evidence than it was here with Deshaun Watson, then guess what? Y'all can forgive Deshaun Watson too. Now look, I'm not condoning him seeing all these massage therapists, but he didn't do nothing. But it was proven he didn't do anything criminal. He was not indicted by 2 grand juries. He wasn't charged criminally. Matter of fact, the man never even stepped foot in a courtroom for a trial. So basically, y'all just pissed off because his name ain't ran through the mud right now like it was with Michael Vick when he went through his dogfighting situation, which he got railroaded too because that had nothing to do with them. That was his people. He just got caught up in that because he was Michael Vick. But yes, Steven, this was just clout chasing on your part. And also, I'm tired of people keep on saying, well, all these women can't lie. Yes, they can. Everybody lies. Men lie. Women lie. People lie every day. People lie all day, every day. So why do y'all think y'all just took a lot of these women's words as gospel? Is it because it was that many women, or could it have been other things? If you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. All right, I'm going to take a quick pause and I'll be right back, so don't go away. Sorry about that. Now let me get to my next story. Well, Jaylen Brown is Richard is more richer than he's already been. Today, he signed a max extension with the Boston Celtics. It's a hefty one. He gets 5 years, $304 million. And that makes him the highest paid player in the NBA. Also, the highest paid player on the team. Now, there were rumors going around this past season that Jaylen Brown may be traded from the Celtics after this past season ended because he did not want to be in Jason Tatum's shadow any longer. He wanted his own team, but now he's re-up with the Celtics, and now he and his running mate and the Celtics can stay together for a few more years and try to contend for an NBA title. But at some point, I figured that Jaylen Brown was going to get his money, and rightfully so. I mean, he's been a multiple All-Star. He finally made an All-NBA team last year. Plus, he's been putting up numbers alongside Tatum these last few years, 20-plus points, almost nearly double-digit rebounds, nearly double-digit assists. Brown, he's a pretty good defender. Also, definitely can get, well, most of the time can get you a bucket, but the only thing is, hasn't shown it in the playoffs because last year in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals, Brown did not play well at all. He was definitely just a non-factor in that Game 7 in Boston. The Heat defense definitely made sure he was out of the picture. So now that he's got the money, he's definitely going to have to step up and show that he can deliver when it counts. I mean, he had a great NBA Finals in 2022 when Jason Tatum was struggling. As a matter of fact, if the Celtics would have went on to win it, he would have been the Finals MVP. But I'm not upset with Jaylen Brown getting his money. Rightfully so. He deserves it. He's definitely put in a lot of work with that organization. He's definitely earned it. So I'm very happy for Jaylen Brown. Congrats to him. All right, I'm going to take another quick commercial timeout, and I'll be back to tell you what's on my mind before we wrap up and get out of here. So don't go away.
Listen up, sports fans. Your favorite sportsbook, BetUS.com, is back for our 28th year of NFL action. With the industry's biggest sign-up bonus of up to 200%, BetUS offers our members the opportunity to cash in on all your favorite sports, including NFL, NBA, MLB, and more. We've also got hundreds of new casino games, including the coolest new European slots, and our live dealers are waiting for you at the table. Sign up at BetUS.com today to get into the action. BetUS, where the game begins.
All right, I'm back, good people. Now I'm going to wrap up with what's on my mind. Now, earlier, I was talking about Bronny James's health issue as he suffered a heart attack. And a lot of people all over social media are just coming up with these crazy conspiracy theories and just trying to, the main thing was the vaccine. Okay, however you feel about the vaccine, whether you're for it or against it, that's cool. I respect your decision. You got your opinions and beliefs and rights on that. I have mine. But this situation is not the time or the place because none of us have the proof of what caused his heart attack. This could have been an underlying health issue that may have been going on for a while. Maybe doctors didn't know, or maybe this is something he has been dealing with ever since he was a kid, and LeBron and Savannah wanted to keep it under wraps, which is very understandable because, we all know LeBron is a very big, major public figure. He doesn't want that out there in the spotlight. That should be private, and rightfully so. But some people just wanted to just jump on this whole vaccine thing because some wanted to politicize it. Some just wanted to make it as if it were true. And some just wanted to just, have that aha, I'm right and you're wrong kind of thing. Like that excuse me. That's not what it should be about. This should be about focusing on making sure that Bronny recovers and lives a full and healthy life, whether he can still play basketball or not. That's still important because he's only 18 years old. And it's sad now to hear that a lot of young athletes and a lot of young kids in general are dealing with cardiac arrest. Now, when we were kids, that was an old people thing. Now, this is a young people thing. Now more than ever, especially a lot of young athletes. This claimed a lot of young athletes' lives. But to just sit up and automatically assume it was the vaccine. Look, the vaccine works different in a lot of people. It does not work the same. Everybody's body reacts differently to stuff. My body may not react to the same things that your body may react to and vice versa. Like, come on, man. It's time to get off this conspiracy theory shit and just start focusing on life again. Just start focusing on humanity and just stop with the BS and all these conspiracy theories. People, take your damn tinfoil hats off and go outside and live reality. All right. Anyways, good people, I'm glad y'all tuned in tonight. Whether you tuned in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch, I appreciate it. I'm just glad you took time out your day or night just to hang out with me for a while. I'll be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Can't wait to do this again. So until then, y'all have a good one. Love y'all to life. Salute. Y'all be safe. Enjoy the rest of your night and enjoy your day. I'm out. See y'all tomorrow.